Several years ago, one of my favorite preachers, Charles Stanley out of Georgia, was struggling with some opposition within his church. It was a dark time for him. And during that time, an elderly woman from his church invited him to come to her retirement community and have lunch with her. He was being pulled a million different directions. He's the pastor of a mega church and just would run all day long, had plenty of things on his plate, a lot of pressure. And he said, I don't even know why, but I told her I would. He said, I'll come have lunch. They sat down, they ate. After they finished eating in this retirement community, she said, would you like to come up to my room? I want to show you a picture I have on my wall. He said, well, I guess I'll take a few more minutes. And he went up there. There was a picture on her wall. It was Daniel in the lion's den. Dr. Stanley looked at it, and she said, young man, I want you to look at this picture and tell me what you see. He started calling off the different things he saw in the picture and said, well, some of the lines are moving around. Daniel standing there with his hands behind him. The lion's mouths are closed. He thought for sure that's what she wanted him to say. Somehow he was just trying to figure out what she was getting at, and she finally looked and said, but do you see anything else? He said, I knew there had to be something else in this picture I was missing, but I wasn't getting it. And finally she put her hand on his shoulder and said, look at it again. So what I want you to see is Daniel is looking upward. He doesn't have his eyes on the lions. He has his eyes on the Lord.